What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Little Scale Cars YouTube channel. Today, for review, we have the Koenigsegg CC850 from Tarmac Works in their Global 64 lineup. Now, as you can see, this casting comes in two variants here. So, are either one of these variants worth adding to your collections, or has Tarmac Works quality control plagued us once again? Let's take a closer look and find out. Let's get started by looking at our casting here. And proportionally speaking, I am very happy to report that everything is pretty much solid in the proportions department as you would hope for it to be. Go ahead and pop the real life car up in the top right corner so you get a little bit of a comparison shot here. We try to angle it a little bit better there. Maybe that's a little bit more helpful. Alright, so let's break the casting down now. Pretty much everything you're going to see here from the top down view is going to be die-cast metal, except for the little wing section back here. You can kind of see it chunked out there. That is going to be plastic. And then our mirrors are going to be this soft rubber material as well. When we come down to the base here, we do have a metal base, which looks good and actually has some details in it. And that is going to extend out into our splitter here, into our skirt, and into our diffuser and exhaust area as well. So there really is just the two main pieces that you can see. When you're looking into the body lines themselves, this large cavity here, that is actually a piece of the base that's poking through. So instead of any kind of meshing back there, you're getting a kind of a reflective black gloss paint poking back out at you. Not amazing, but at the end of the day, it's not something you're going to pay a whole lot of attention to. And then up front here, you've got these little details kind of casted in. Right here, you got all your body lines as you would expect and hope to see them. Very nicely kind of casted in and replicated here. Overall, a very solid casting as far as I'm concerned. Moving on to the second variant here. The casting is mostly the same. The only real difference is that the wing is in the up position now and supported by these plastic structures here. That is the only real difference there on them. And it's kind of a nice little twist that you can have choices on this particular release. So for our paint and deco, at the time of this recording, I think these are the only two that have even been announced. So as of right now, this is your only choices, and your only choices that we know for sure you will get. You have the silver variant here, which is just a nice kind of metallic silver with a touch of metal flake in there, which looks really good, I think. And this is your spoiler down, your wing down variant. There is no silver version with the wing up. So that is something that you should note if you are wanting a specific one, but you want it to have wing down or wing up. You might not have that choice. Next up, we have this kind of metallic orange, which also looks really good, with just a hint of metal flake to that paint. And that is your wing up variant. And again, this is only available as a wing up variant. So if you're hoping to collect a whole rainbow of colors with either wing up or wing down, you might not be able to. You might have to get some variation with wing up and wing down if you want to collect them all. Let's go ahead and move into our detailing category here. So starting up front, you can see we do have nice plastic inserts for headlights, and these look really good. These are one of the best jobs that Tarmac has done on headlights in a while. We get a little Koenigsegg logo down there, which looks good. And then in the grill area, there is a little bit of meshing back there. It is definitely going to be tough for you guys to see that, though. And then the splitter gets some paintwork across it, which looks fairly nice. We do get a windshield wiper up here. It is kind of like built into the windshield, it looks like, because it doesn't really move or have any flexibility. Coming down to the sides here, you do get a little CC850 emblem badge, whatever you want to call it, right there. And then you get these accurate wheels to the real-life car, which look very nice. Skirt down here is just a gloss black. There's no kind of carbon fiber work or anything. Making our way to the top section, we do get the Koenigsegg Ghost, which is always good to see. Hate it when those are missing. Mirrors, it's going to be tough for you guys to see, but they do have little reflective stickers on them, so that is cool. And then we do get plastic inserts for the taillights, a little Koenigsegg logo right here, and then we do have an exhaust tip right here, but it has not been painted or anything. It very much blends in with the diffuser area. And overall, that's about it for the details. So let's post some pictures up so you can see them a little more crisper. Moving into our roll test, these are global 64 models, so they actually roll very smoothly, about on par with what you would get from Mini GT. I went ahead and put them on the scale, and actually both the wing up and the wing down versions came out to be exactly 45 grams on the dot. So I thought that was a pretty cool little thing there. That metal on metal base, giving it some good heft despite the car itself being kind of small. Moving into our pros and cons, the first big pro is that this is going to be the first and so far only CC850 in 1/64th scale, and I think it was done pretty good. The second big pro is going to be the variations that you can choose between wing up or wing down. Hopefully we'll get a lot more decos down the line, and so if you prefer wing down or wing up, maybe you can get your favorite deco in both variations, or maybe in just whichever variation you prefer. But those are definitely very cool. Moving into our cons though, and I think you know what's coming, it's the return of quality control issues from Tarmac Works. Alrighty, so biggest one, and I will post a picture of it, how it looked originally so you can see. So there you go, take a look at that big gnarly paint chip that this one had. And you can see I kind of fixed it. It's a little bit tough to tell that it's even there anymore, which is always cool that I was able to fix it up so nicely. But then if we bring it over here onto the silver one, it's going to be a little bit tough to tell. Actually, it's not even that tough to tell. You can tell there is a paint chip over here as well. Again, I will be able to fix that one pretty easily. But when you're paying $13 to $15 for your 1/64th models, it's annoying that I have to bring out some touch-up paint to make them the way they're supposed to be. Alrighty, so for some quick size comparisons, here we have it with some Mattel Koenigsegg's that you might have, with the Koenigsegg Chimera from Matchbox, and the Koenigsegg Jesko Attack from Hot Wheels. And here we have it with some more premium Koenigsegg offerings, with the Koenigsegg 1-to-1 from LMLF Model, and the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute from Poster Cars. Alrighty, so with all of that out of the way, it's time to find some overall scores. The hype level for these, I'm going to give them a 9.7. First CC850s and from Tarmac Works, so there was some pretty good hype, I think, there. Execution, I'm going to give it a 9.7. The only real gripes I have is those paint chips, and luckily I was able to fix those pretty easily. Feedback, I'm also going to give it a 9.7 because it seems like most people, the only QC issues that they're finding are also paint chips. So everyone is relatively happy with these. So when we take these three scores, wow, magically they are going to average out to be a 9.7 out of 10. These are actually pretty great. You can choose for some variety if you want, which I think is cool. With the actual like casting, you want wing up or wing down. The paint chip quality control issues are definitely a bummer, and Tarmac really needs, at this point I'm just kind of convinced the Tarmac does not have a quality control department because, boy, every release is something new. Luckily, these ones can easily be fixed, so I would still highly recommend these to anyone who's a Koenigsegg collector or to anyone who's just a supercar collector in general. Go ahead and get these. I'm sure more highly detailed variants will come out from other brands somewhere down the line, but these will be at least good placeholders, and I don't think you will be upset or underwhelmed with the level of detail that these do provide, because they are pretty solid to the real-life car. Definitely recommend picking these ones up. They are both still fairly easy to get, so do not miss out. And that will wrap up this review, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and leave a comment telling me what your thoughts are on this particular model down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.